What is up, guys? Matt Paolini here, and today is going to be Matt's WWE SmackDown Live Review 8/30/2016 from last night's show. So here we go. We kick off WWE SmackDown Live with The Miz and Dolph Ziggler battle with Barb's words. What they did was The Miz came down and said, cut the music like that. And then he then said to all the fans that you all boo me and stuff like that and all the other stuff like that. And then he said they call him a coward and everything else. And Bryan was talking about, and then out comes Dolph Ziggler and stuff. And then I'm here to show the world. Dolph Ziggler comes out. Listen, Dolph, he says. You know why everybody don't give you respect, he was saying too, and all the other words he was saying to him. And then he wanted to fight with The Miz, and The Miz left the ring and stuff. And then Dolph Ziggler called him a coward on the microphone. All the fans started chanting, coward, coward, coward. That was pretty funny. I was laughing too. And then The Miz, he goes back to the ring and stuff. And then next, he just jumps off the rope and the apron and starts doing stuff and walks back. And then they play Dolph Ziggler's music, and that was the end of the beginning. So here we go, match number 1. The Hype Bros defeated the Ball Villains in a SmackDown Tag Team Championship tournament. I liked that match, and that was pretty good. I liked what they did with the Ball Villains. They beat them, and that was pretty good. I really like the Hype Bros guys. They're really good. Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder, they're really good. And then after the match, they got onto the microphone and stuff. And the next, they say, "We stay hype, and you know it." They said. And now we have his match number 2. AJ Styles, he comes out first, and then he talks on the microphone and says this. He is a face that runs the place like that. And then he says he's the one that beat up John Cena and stuff like that. And he says, I'll be the one that beats up Dean Ambrose at WWE Backlash for this belt right here. And then next, Apollo Crews comes out and he says, and then AJ Styles says this when Apollo Crews comes out, cut the music and stuff. And then Apollo Crews says this, oh, Daniel Bryan gave me a match with you at, Daniel Bryan gave me a match. He challenged me to a match with you, and the match is next. So AJ Styles defeated Apollo Crews. That was a pretty good match. It was back and forth match. It was pretty good. I really liked when Apollo Crews said to Michael Capallo or something, one of the announcers, team members, to JV David Tongue, he said, I'm doing good and stuff, and he showed a thumbs up like that. So yeah, you are doing good to him. Yeah, and I liked that. And then after that, that was pretty good. And then we have a segment, and it was Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton verbal conversation leading to a match at WWE Backlash. Well, Bray Wyatt comes out first. He sits in his rocking chair like always in the ring. And then he says that I'm not afraid of no snakes and stuff like that. And he talks like random different stuff. And then Randy Orton comes out on the microphone. And then he says his music hits. And then Randy Orton comes out and then he says like, I am not afraid of fear and stuff like that. And then Randy Orton, he said, I got staples in my head and stuff, and stuff like that. to Bray Wyatt, and then them to say, we are going to have a match at WWE Backlash. So that would be a good match. Now we have is match number 3. Natalya and Alexa Bliss defeated Becky Lynch and Naomi. And on the announced team, it was Nikki Bella, of course. She was on the announcers team and stuff. What she did was she got attacked by Carmella, which cost Naomi and Becky Lynch the match because Carmella came out and she beat up on Nikki Bella and threw her into the barricade again, tried to hurt her neck again, and then after the match, Naomi and Becky Lynch went to go check up on Nikki Bella, check if she was okay. Then Carmella stands tall on top of the barricade with all the fans and stuff close to them. So that was it for that match. And then we have is match number 4, the return of the Headbangers, of course. Heath Slater and Rhino defeated the Headbangers. Well, who remembers the Headbangers, guys? That match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, that match was pretty good. Heath Slater did the Rhino did the gore, my bad, not Heath Slater. And stuff like that, and then he picked up the win for Heath Slater. I wonder if Heath Slater's going to survive this tag team match with Rhino for the WWE Tag Team Championships. That's going to be interesting, guys. Cannot wait. Now we have his main event of the night. It was Baron Corbin defeated Dean Ambrose by via disqualification. That match was pretty good until AJ Styles kicked Baron Corbin in the face to lead Dean Ambrose as a disqualification. And after the match, AJ Styles tried to do the clash thing to Dean Ambrose on top of the rope, and then Dean Ambrose, he just puts him on the rope like this to AJ Styles and stuff like that, and then Dean Ambrose shakes the rope and stuff like this, and then AJ Styles is like, and stuff like that. That was pretty good. I really laughed about it, how that face he did with the rope, with the blue rope, when he was on top of it, guys. That was pretty good on SmackDown Live with Dean Ambrose leaving the ring and stuff, and then that was it, guys. So, guys, that was Matt's Steady SmackDown Live review from last night. So, guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and sub for a sub. Peace out, guys. See ya.